Raise your rates. Have a livable wage. Pay yourself a livable wage. You shouldn't be depending on tips. Guess what? You're a business owner. You make the rules. You set your prices. Your prices should be set on what you need to pay your bills. And if you can't do that without expecting and needing and getting tips, your rates are not high enough. You have a serious sustainability problem. Because I'm telling you, the tipping culture has continued to get worse and worse and worse, which is why I see so many people have the conversation complaining about it. They're eventually probably going to go away. Especially now that like literally everywhere you go, they're asking for tips. Everything. You go and you buy a t-shirt at the store and like they're asking you for a tip. It has become so out of control. And people are getting so pissed off about it that a lot of people are just not tipping at all out of spite because they're sick and tired of having to supplement everybody else's income with tips. Just raise your rates. In general, in the United States, we just need to raise our costs for things and then pay our employees better wages. That's my viewpoint on that, and get rid of this whole tipping thing because everybody is going to have a different opinion on what they think is a good tip. I've had this conversation with other people before and they're like, well, you know, that's all fine and good for me because I'm the owner, I make more money or whatever. What about my team? I feel bad when my team doesn't get tipped. Guess what? You have the power to change that too by paying them more. By deeply understanding your income, your expenses, how much it costs to run your business, and setting appropriate rates, you can set an appropriate rate to pay your team where they're not going to be worrying about tips as well. Again, focus on the benefits that tipping used to give you, which is that ego boost, that little bit of extra money. Like, what were the benefits? Why did you really actually want that tip? What changes can you make in your business to overcome that? If it was your ego, guess what? Focus on getting reviews from people. Go above and beyond so that people shout your name from the rooftops. Guess what? That tip, you're probably gonna go blow it at the mall afterwards anyways. If it really truly is a tip and you've set your rates appropriately and it's just really extra money that you can go and spend guiltlessly, cool. You're gonna go blow it on something. That's not building your business. Unless you're turning around and taking those tips and reinvesting that into your business to grow it and to scale it, focus instead on reviews. Go above and beyond so that your clients love you and they share your name with people, that they leave you a review that other people will see and want to book with you. Focus on the client experience first. That will pay you more dividends than a tip ever could. Years down the road, all of those amazing client experiences, all of those amazing reviews is what's really going to keep you in business for long. And it's what's really going to allow you to continually raise your rates. You can keep paying yourself more, and then you're guaranteeing more income because you're building everything based on client experience first. You're thinking of them first, not yourself. So we're getting away from it not paying enough. Pay yourself, pay your assistants and whoever more. The emotional support. How much better will you feel when 5 years from now, you have waiting lists and amazing reviews and all of these things that mean you have an amazing, thriving business. Employees are telling other people, hey, you should come work for so-and-so. They pay me really well. They have an amazing client experience, a great brand reputation. And now you have people come and work for you and who want to work from you because they know it's going to be a great working experience. They're not also so focused on tips. It's about everybody's experience. That emotional support is well surpassed than anything, a $20 tip, $50 tip, whatever. I've gotten tips in the hundreds before. It felt really great, but it was like, all right, this kind of has something to do with me, but whether she tipped me or not, I was still providing the same level of service. It's not like she tipped me first and I went above and beyond and was like, oh, this is worth a $300 tip. No, the tip was just extra. So don't internalize, don't connect those dots that they don't really exist, okay? Focus on the customer experience. Focus on paying yourself appropriately, setting your rates appropriately, paying your team appropriately, building strong team culture to encourage people to come work for you, not just, hey, we get really good tips. Thank you so much for listening today. If you knew this about the culture of tipping, I hope I've at least inspired you to approach things in a new way that makes your life easier and makes your business more successful. Make sure to leave me a comment with any questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching or listening to today's episode. I will see you back next week.